Okay. Live guitar practice number 27, Blackbird. I'm refining the chorus, or no, I'm refining the song, hopefully, and then gonna hit the chorus for a little bit, and then I got to do a changeover in the studio, so it'll be like 3 days of piano and drums after this. So it's kind of my last real big effort on Blackbird before I take a break, which is fine. Kind of feel like I'm there and ready for that anyway. If you guys want to support us making more of these videos, become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. Your support helps. It allows us to create more videos. If you want the certain membership that allows you to get sheet music, that's awesome. If you need sheet music, we're here for you. We try to write really high quality stuff with all the details in it. All right, so day 8. Like I said, these are the couple measures I'm bad at. Gonna hit that first and try to get a little bit better at them, and then do some runs at 95 BPM. Feel good about just jumping in and hitting that. So that was nice. This G, C, G/B. 2 and 3 and 4 and. So right away, I got to clean this up. This. Three and a 4E and 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4E and 1 and. All right, back with metronome. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4E and. And then, yeah, the last set of measures I'm bad at. A7. I'll probably just do the A7, D7, sus4. All right, with metronome. I have like 40 minutes today, or 40 minutes left, so I'm kind of like, get this done. 1 and a 2E and 3 and a 4E and. So I get a little sloppy on that. It's not that big of a deal. You can just hear this. It's an extra note that I sometimes get in there. 2. Let's get up to 76. We'll hit all of those again. Those 3 sets went too far. And then we'll work on the chorus for a bit, and we'll put the verse together at 95, or probably 76, and then up to 95. 1, oh. 1 and 2 and consistency of that. I really want that on those other 2 parts. It'll happen, just not there yet. Two and 3 and 4 and that's actually the beat that it's on, but 3 and a 4 E and last set. So let's do the A7 separate a couple times, and then we'll do the D7 separate. 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and. That's a terrible idea because that's not working for me. Kind of an interesting idea, right? Nick and I have done this before where it's like speed runs. You pause, you jump into it. I was doing this on drums the other day too. You pause, you jump into it. You pause, you jump into it. Just because either I can't do the loop or the loop's too fast or I stumble every time I do the loop. And there's something about like starting a song or starting a riff on time, which is, you know, desired for most times that you're playing. So it really helps with that. Let's do it and not rush it though. 2, 1 and a 2 E and 1 and a 2 E and. Again, that D7 gets me. Just is not consistent. 3 and a 4 E and 3 and a 4 E and. Cool. All right, we're gonna ignore that now, and we're just gonna work on the chorus for a bit. Come back and put that together for the last like 10 minutes that I have. So this is chorus at 66. I think we can just jump right in, maybe review it once. So we got, that's the movement I always forget. Like, so you got that 10, 8, 7, 8, 5, 6, 3, 5. That's when I do it wrong. Then, right? Got the A flat 7, or A7, not A flat 7, and D7 plus 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and can mostly play that. Three, four, 1 and let's go up from 66. So I feel like there's either a note out of tune or I'm just playing something bad. Could be just a combination of it. Sounds fine for the most part. Go. Again and more. And 3 4. I will come in on this next time. 1, 2. It's a little sloppy, right? Just getting to all those changes and having it memorized. Let's review this a minute without the metronome. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 E and 3 and 4 E. Yeah, just something on that D. Back with metronome. 2, 3, 4. keep going faster. I feel like because I'm not resolving to the interlude, it feels weird for me. There's something that's just throwing my ear off. It could just be me, though. It might be because I've worked so much in that D7 sus4 to G in that other in the verse of the song. So just a little bit different there. There's something tripping me up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there we go. It might just be my ear today. Legitimately might. All right, we'll go to 78. Full speed's 95. I don't know if I'll get to 95 on this today. Trying to get a couple good ones in a row. I was feeling good about that last one. That I just totally train wrecked on the measures, the right frets. Here's the plan. Save this. Let's go to the verse. Let's start getting up to speed on that, and we'll come back to that. So we ended the little loop practice at like 76, so we'll just do this at 80. Kind of like a middle ground, right? And I'm just going to sight read this all. I think most of it's in my head. So it'll come back quickly if it's not there. So that measure right there is the D7 that's throwing me off in that other section. I'm just so used to it resolving to this G that, you know, obviously when you spend like 7 or 8 hours on one thing and then you hear it differently throws your brain. especially because I've almost exclusively worked on the verse. You know, only in the last little bit have I started hitting the chorus. 4, 1, 2, not bad at 80. Little rushy and 1 and 2 So this time through, I'm just gonna play it on mutes, give my hand a little break, and then 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and because I'm just rushing like crazy. One, 2, 3, 4. Some little slip ups, but not bad overall. All right, let's go by 5s. That means we're only 2 steps away from full speed and about 20 minutes away from time. So that's good. All right, same thing. That doing the mute really helped me lock in, so I'm gonna do that again. Really try to get that tempo. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. All right, we're gonna go up to 90. And that means we're 5 away. Feeling pretty good about it. There's, again, as always, I'll always say this, there's a couple little slip-ups, right? Those probably aren't going to get resolved until I play this for like a month. And then I will never make the same mistakes again. But until we get to that month, I'm just going to make those mistakes. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. little bit of a biff at the end, but everything else is pretty good. All right. Now, we're just going to leave that and jump to the chorus, do this for like 5 or so minutes, and then we'll go back and forth until I run out of time. It's kind of a good way to not burn out on a section and give your hand a break if you need it. I kind of do after doing 8 days of finger picking. Like I need to do more stretches and stuff. All right, so 82, let's hear the rhythm on that. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and slow it down. Some bad notes in there, but we'll live. There's some stank guitar face going on, but that's okay. All right. Just going back and forth between these two sections. It's a good way to practice, and it's kind of nice that that's where I'm at, where I can kind of jump back and forth. All right, we'll go full speed. If you look at day 1, I was not able to play half of this section. So if I can accomplish this much in 8 days, obviously I've played guitar for a while. That doesn't mean I'm good by any means, but it's possible for you guys to tackle anything you want within 8 days. Maybe 9. Maybe 9 for me. 2, 3, 4. So funny thing, I forgot how to play this part. Mostly, I had the other part still playing in my head, so I just kind of like wasn't able to think it through fast enough. I think it's there again. Find out. That was off the rails, though. Will happen, even when you think you have a part down, which, for a second I thought I was pretty decent at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will give myself a free pass on there. There are a couple little like early gaffes and whatnot, and a little bit of sloppiness on the notes, but at 95, it's pretty good. So I'll jump in. I'll just do this one as a rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Sweet. I feel like that's there at 95. Again, I'm pushing a little bit because the technique's a little uncomfortable for me. So you can hear a little bit of rushing or a little anxiety in my playing. I need to erase that down the road. We're not going to worry about that right now. It's good to be aware of. So let's jump in at 85 on this. And yeah, let's just jump in. And then we're going to try to do the verse at 97 a couple times. And then legit, I'm going to be done playing this song for a couple weeks, which makes me a little bit happy and sad. I'll miss it. I'm one that would like to probably play this for the next month, refining every small little nuance, playing every note right. But what I'll be doing is I'm going to start working on the vocals for the song. I think it'd be a great open mic night song to do. I like that I'm playing all the notes, and I'll record one of those and put them up online as well. And yeah, go from there. But moving on to piano for the next week or so, or 3 or 4 days. 1 and a 2 and that was bad. 1 and 2 and. Let's go 90. Brain did not follow me. Get to this time. 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. So I think we just 95 this. Yeah, we got enough time. So it'll be full speed on the course. Didn't think I'd actually be here today on that. That's cool. Kind of a late afternoon practice, later than I expected. I took an extra nap today. I have to go teach some lessons, so. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and 1 and 2 and. I do hear like the breakdown in like a negative way, right? When the technique that I'm developing for the song kind of doesn't hold up, and it doesn't hold up at fast tempos, which is not surprising, right? If it's a new technique, even though it's not like a hard technique, it's still just have to like break it in and make it usable for your playing style, or for you in your playing style. All right. So 97 is 2 BPM faster than we'll ever have to play. It's a great way to get the song kind of just cemented into your fingers. 1 and 2 and 3 and. there's some sloppiness that I'm going to forego because we're going faster than we have to. We're going to do this one more time. We're going to go 99 because I love to punish myself. No lie, my first finger starts to get a little wonky at this point. It's just not behaving how I'd like it to, which is probably like I'm playing with too much tension yet. So good to stretch out. Did some Tai Chi this morning. Open up your hands. And then 99 is obviously 4 BPM faster than I'll have to go, but that's good. 2, 3, 4. So instead of like just falling apart, which I thought 99 was pretty decent, like that's survivable. Again, the bad technique kind of like causes me to make a face. Not the bad technique, but like my hand kind of feeling like it's gonna go off the rails. So let's go to 95. Let's do a couple and then call it good on this song for now. We're not gonna count that as a start. Not bad. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a bad note or two in there, but good enough. Good enough for right now, and it's only going to get better from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This is number 8. Like I said, this will be the last Blackbird for a bit. R.I.P. Sure, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it with some loop videos. I'm going to do a behind-the-scenes loop video where I kind of like just do the verse at 3 different tempos, so you guys can, I don't know, have a more loopable practice than this 8-hour chunk, which I think would be really hard to actually like digest. So. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to support us, become a member at musicbythemeasurespro.com. You guys get sheet music. You guys get to tell us what videos to make. And